Today we're going to learn a little about animal totems, animal spirit guides, and animal familiars. There's so many different beliefs about animal totems, animal familiars, and animal spirit guides. So let's break it down. In most cultures and traditions, there is a belief that every human has at least two spirit guides who protect them and guide them since either birth or a very young age. Spirit guides can be your ancestors, but they can also be animals. Spirit guides, in the form of animals, could become your animal totems. However, some spirit guide animals only stay with you for a season or a short time to teach you something and then move on to someone else. Ones that stay with you throughout your life are your animal totems. These animal spirits exudes the energy of the specific animal. Some spiritual people who work with the energies may call them familiars or simply just animal spirits. It is believed that the animal spirits choose you, either from birth or throughout your path in life. If they choose you from an early age, those usually become your animal totems. But they choose you. You don't choose them. Even if other spirits will accompany you on your path, it is still their choice to do so. However, those rarely become your animal totems, meaning they don't stay too long. The reason why they choose you varies from protection to guiding you through a certain period in time, to help you in excelling in a difficult task. Spirit animal energies may aid you differently depending on the issues that you have at hand. Your animal totem usually represents the qualities, abilities, and characteristics that you currently have or you're in the process of developing. Even though you may have one animal totem throughout your whole life, it's possible, as I said, that you may be accompanied by different animal spirits throughout your life. Now I know what you're going to ask me. How do I find my animal totem? Well, start through meditation. You will have to start your meditation with the intention that you want to meet your spirit animal totem. If you focus on the desire, you may just be able to find that animal totem. Not always do they come to you in meditation. They may be able to come to you in your dreams, as well as just pure synchronicity. For example, you might see more cats than usual, or suddenly be surrounded by owl photos or information. You may also feel curious to look up a certain animal just out of the blue. You should follow your intuition. It rarely happens, but it is possible that you can have more than one animal totem. Usually in your spiritual court, you will have your spirit guides, also known as guardians, angels, ancestors, elementals, or animal totems. Depending on your soul's purpose and your spiritual ascension, you may have more than two animal totems, and there's different reasons. More responsibility in the spiritual realm might be one of them, and then you have a higher risk of getting spiritually attacked. In order to navigate you safely through the spiritual realm, you will need strong protectors and a deep understanding of what you're doing. Those just may be a few reasons why the animal spirit can choose to become your animal totem or to stay with you for a while. Some people believe you can actually call on a spirit animal of your choice. However, these are not going to be your animal totems. They will help you with what you need at the time and the task at hand. They may, if they like you, stay around as your animal familiars. Well, now, is your next question going to be, what animals can be animal totems? Well, there's some very special and unique ones, which are the deer, the turtle, the fox, the lizard, the butterfly, and the coyote. But there are so many. Black panthers, owls, wolves, bears, spiders, dragonflies, rabbits, whales, bees, hawks, ravens, duck, elk, frog, moth, hummingbirds, doves, crows, squirrels, snakes, red cardinals, blue jays, robins, eagles, elephants, and woodpeckers, just to name a few. But any animal could be an animal totem, animal spirit guide, or animal familiar, because they all have different traits. And like I said, depending on what you're doing in the spiritual realm is what kind of animal you will need to guide you. Some people even think that getting along with another person may have to do with your animal totems. Did you ever wonder why you can't get along with a certain personality, no matter how much you try? Or why someone you couldn't stand before somehow becomes your best friend later in life? The reason is that your animal totem doesn't get along with the other. As previously mentioned, your animal totem has an energy all its own, and it represents your main qualities and your core personality. The reason why you may get along later in life is because you had new animal totems come along and teach you, and those animal totems got along with the other persons. Just to give you an example, a deer totem indicates that you may be someone driven by the desire to fulfill your life's mission. You tend to go against the flow, and you may also be very attuned with the spiritual world. If the other person has a tiger as their animal totem, then most likely you and that person will not get along if you have the deer. I hope this gave you a little more insight on spirit animals. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again